Hi, I'm John with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember that anytime you work on an appliance, make sure that it is unplugged or the circuit breaker is turned off so there's no chance of electrocution. We're going to show you how to install a new dryer repair kit for your Whirlpool dryer. It's a really easy job that only requires a Phillips head screwdriver, a small flat blade screwdriver, a 5/16" nut driver, a putty knife, and a few minutes of your time. When you open the package, you'll get 2 new drum rollers, mounting clips, an idler pulley assembly, and a new drive belt. The reason why you'd be installing a dryer repair kit is if there's an unusual noise during operation, if the dryer drum won't spin, or if the dryer won't start. Start by pulling out the lint filter. And then use a Phillips head screwdriver to loosen and remove the 2 screws that hold the lint trap assembly to the top panel. Next, use a putty knife to release the 2 top locks. Position the putty knife up against the clip, press in, and the lock should be released. Release the other top lock in the same way. We can now tip back the top panel assembly. You'll need to disconnect the wiring harness that goes to the door switch. Use a small flat blade screwdriver to lift up to release the tabs, then separate the wiring harness. You'll need to remove the 2 screws that hold the front panel assembly in place. Use a 5/16" nut driver to loosen and remove the 2 screws. Lift up slightly on the front edge of the dryer drum and then tilt forward the front panel. Lift up on the front panel to release it from the 2 mounting tabs. Then remove the front panel assembly. We'll need to remove the dryer drum assembly. In order to do that, we'll need to disconnect the drive belt assembly. To remove the belt, you'll need to pull back on the idler pulley and then remove the belt from the drive pulley. With the drive belt disconnected, lift up and remove the drum from the dryer cabinet. In addition to a new drive belt, you'll be replacing the 2 drum rollers along with the idler pulley assembly. Use a small flat blade screwdriver to pry up and remove the triangle-shaped retainer from the drum roller shaft. Afterwards, remove the old drum roller. Remove the triangle-shaped clip that locates the rear of the drum roller. Here's the new drum roller assembly. Install the new rear clip. Then, install the new drum roller. Afterwards, install the new front clip. To remove the second drum roller will require removing a heat shield to gain clearance. Use a 5/16" nut driver to loosen and remove the 2 screws that retain the heat shield. Then remove the shield. Use a small flat blade screwdriver to pry off the metal retaining clip. Then, use a 5/16" nut driver to remove the screw that retains the drum roller support bracket. With the support bracket removed, use a small flat blade screwdriver to pry off the triangular-shaped retainer clip from the drum roller shaft. Afterwards, remove the old drum roller. Remove the triangle-shaped clip that locates the rear of the drum roller. Install the new rear clip. Then, install the new drum roller. Afterwards, install the new front clip. Reposition the drum roller support bracket and then press the new metal retaining clip onto the shaft. Then, thread in and tighten the retaining screw. Reinstall the heat shield. Then, thread in and tighten the 2 retaining screws. Remove the old idler pulley assembly. Then install the new idler pulley. Tilt the drum forward slightly, then lift up and remove the old belt from the drum assembly. Get your new belt, open it up, do the same thing, tilt it forward, put the belt around, making sure that the ribbed edge faces down onto the barrel. Reinstall the dryer drum. Then position the end of the belt so that it goes between the idler pulley and the pulley bracket. Afterwards, push back on the idler pulley assembly and then position the belt on the motor pulley. Release pressure on the idler assembly and tension should be put on the belt to remove any slack. Position the front panel so the bottom of it locates on the two mounting tabs. Lift up on the front edge of the dryer drum and then tilt the front panel into position. Thread in and tighten the two screws that hold the front panel in place. Reconnect the wiring harness for the door switch. We can now lower down the top, aligning the tabs, and then push it into place. Thread in and tighten the two screws that hold the lint trap assembly to the top panel. Reinstall the lint filter. Reconnect the power cord, and then the dryer should be ready for use. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. And be sure to check out our other repair videos on our website, on our Facebook page, and on our YouTube channel.